What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. It's your boy Jay Booth. This is Booth Capital Management. This channel essentially is going to be me documenting the journey on where we are now to our ultimate goal of building our account and assets under management to $1 million. Through this process, you'll see me discuss my strategy, risk management, psychology, and the outline for the general account growth and the plan for building this thing up. I'm a regular guy like you. You learn a lot about me throughout this time. I'm sure I'll be sharing things about myself that you all may or may not be able to relate to. But at the end of the day, it's going to genuinely be me, and I want you guys to come along with me on this journey. I'll go through times of explaining my approach to the market, how I identify opportunities, how I manage risk, and I have going over my journal and things that will actually illustrate my process. I plan to grow this account incrementally, going from wherever we start to the first milestone being 10 or 25,000 to 50,000, and just growing from there. Um, like I said, the ultimate goal is to $1 million, and I want to show that with focus and discipline and consistency with the skill set, anything is possible. I've been trading for 4 years, a little more than 4 years now. This is the beginning of me trading full time. I've attempted to make this transition a few times in the past, but it didn't work out for me. Now I feel that everything is lined up for me, and I have everything together within myself and externally to take uh, Booth Capital Management and my goals and my company to the heights that I know they can ultimately reach. So I'm excited about documenting this and showing my journey throughout this whole process, sharing it with you guys, the ups, the downs, the lessons, the wins, just everything, and hoping that someone can relate and gain some knowledge from this and what I'm sharing. Like I said, if anything you come across here resonates with you, I look forward to you guys joining, subscribing to the channel, following along on the journey, and we'll all grow together. As I mentioned, journaling is a big part of my growth during my career. I have handwritten journals where I actually write down how I'm feeling or how the particular day went, things that I did well, areas where I can improve. And I keep those written down and allow me to always reflect on them and go back. I also like to keep, an electronic journal. This is my notion that I created to screenshot, kind of outline my particular trading methodology. As you can see, it's outlined here. But it allows me to screenshot before and include after photos of my trade to just allow me to have a reference point for areas where I did well, areas where I can improve, things that I was doing that were conducive to our success, and things that were not in line with what we know works for our particular methodology and our rules. So this is my trading notion. Like I said, it's important to me to always be able to have this to reflect back on. Also helps hold myself accountable because I'll screenshot every trade, and if I'm not following my rules or I'm not doing things that I know work, I'll be able to go back to that and kind of identify why or why not I may have taken a position and why the outcome may have been what it was. So this is something that's been extremely helpful to me. It's just something that is another tool to allow us to continue to be better. This is the equivalent for me of basketball players working on free throws um, in off time, or football players working in the gym, working in the weight room to get better. This is our weight room, studying what we did correct and things that we can improve on. It's also in a stagnant way, chart time. This is us reviewing things and looking at some things we may not have seen initially, and ways that we can improve on those moving forward. So this is a major part of my trading outline, where I am in relation to the year. This is when we started the second half of the year in June. So this is just a tool that's been extremely helpful for me. And you'll see me frequently coming back to this page, posting screenshots, sometimes on the phone if I'm not by the computer, but just, another tool for us to be better. So I'm going to be sharing all aspects of my trading process with you guys. I have nothing to hide. I feel that this will also allow someone to maybe get some information from me that may be a little nugget or something I do that they may be able to take and apply to their trading that'll help get them over the hump. So I want to just add as much value to people as I can, along with, the main thing being for me, documenting my journey and seeing uh, how improvement will come over the years, as I'm sure it will, and over the months and weeks, but also just showing that this is possible. So I'm excited. This is another important part. I hope everyone who plans to get into this industry or learn the skill set understand the importance of journaling and reflecting and make it a vital part of their journey as well. Next thing I kind of want to go over in regards to this process is what I'll be trading. So I am a futures trader. I was initially introduced to trading via Forex or trading currencies. But the last year, maybe about a half, maybe less than a year and a half, I focus strictly on futures. And the only asset that I trade is gold futures. So that is what essentially we'll be trading on our journey. This is a chart, or this is my trading view where I have the assets that I'm following. So this is the actual futures contract for August 2024. This is gold, US dollar on a currency broker, and this is the dollar index. I use kind of all three of these. Obviously, this is where I actually take my trades and my positions from and analyze and set areas of interest and levels. Kind of get an idea of previous data from the gold US dollar on the currency broker, more data and more information. And the dollar index is important for me to keep an eye on, as since we are trading gold versus the US dollar in relation to their value, it's important to know where the dollar index is. So this is where you'll see me most of the time operating from, as previously shown, or as you saw in my journal. This is where I do most of my technical analysis. With me being a technical trader, this is where I spend most of my time sharpening my skills. I do incorporate fundamentals and their effect on the market, and I use Forex Factory's calendar to get an idea of what high impact news we could possibly be looking forward to seeing throughout the trading week, the US dollar. So this is where I go to get my fundamental news, write it on my board, keep myself aware of what's going on and what things to expect as the market is doing what the market does. So these are also two important aspects of my trading, and they're important for me to make sure I incorporate throughout the process. Usually Sundays is when I complete my pre-market analysis for the week. Just things that I'm looking at, news and fundamentals to be on the lookout for, and just prepare myself for what presents to me. Sorry about that. So this is also, like I said, a vital part, and I'm looking forward to showing you how I implement all aspects of what we're viewing and what we're looking at in the journey. And it's going to be exciting. So I'm excited about you being on this journey with me. We're going to share everything from the wins to the lessons. I hope you're able to gather something from this to add to your particular toolbox, whether it's something psychology, strategy related. I hope I'm able to provide you some type of value that helps take what you're working on, whether it be trading or not, to the next level. So I appreciate you joining me on the mission to a million. Let's get it.